Augustana baseball won the 2018 national championship, and the man who led that squad, Tim Huber, is kind enough to join us. And, we're doing this kind of reflection as we air these national championship games on Midco Sports Network. Heading into the 2018 season, did you have either like a vibe or an inkling, or was there something before you had even started that kind of gave you reason to believe that year's team could be something special?
Yes and no. To get to the World Series, number one, and then win a national championship, no way, not my wildest dreams. But I do remember having some conversations before the year that we really liked our team. We liked the guys, the chemistry, the program. Our program just in general had started to get to that point where we were looking good. And I liked what we had going on. We knew we had some talent. A couple transfer guys came in to hopefully put the pieces together for us. And so did I know we were going to be a good team? Yeah, I really did. Did I know we were going to get to where we did? I'd be lying if I told you yes.
Obviously had a tremendous regular season, but what's most impressive about your run is let's just talk the entire postseason. So the NSIC Conference Tournament, Central Region Tournament, Super Regionals, and then obviously the College World Series. You played 13 postseason games, and you won 12 of them. Why were you so prepared for that second season?
Yeah, I think we had some big games during the year. The crazy thing is our guys just nothing got to them. It's literally the first team I've ever coached where you could just feel it. We would get down in multiple games earlier in the year too, and just they were relaxed. They weren't worried about it. Nobody got on each other. It was never like, let's go or getting mad. It was just, let's go figure it out. Keep playing baseball. We got plenty of time. And, when we got to the postseason, I think we were just relaxed. We were just ready. And we had some expectations. Middle of the season, we ended up getting ranked number one in the country, which was pretty cool. We, of course, lost the next game as soon as that happened. But we started to get some exposure, and our guys really, truly believed that they were good enough. Quite frankly, it's amazing that we accomplished what we did in the regional just to get to the World Series. It almost seemed I'm exaggerating. It almost seemed like the World Series was more relaxing than the regional. And it was so hot in southern Arkansas. Man, it was awful temperature-wise. So, yeah, I think that's why we lost the game we did. It was them. They were really good, but it was hot, and we struggled to get through the heat, and they beat us. And then, I have my own opinions on. I was really worried about that regional championship game, the second one after we lost, because they had to beat us twice. And they went and sat in their clubhouse, which was air conditioned, and we're in the dugout in 95 degrees and hot and humid. And I'm like, how are we going to be ready for this next game? And our guys just came, like they did all year. They just showed up, played good baseball, and we just flat out beat them.
So you get to the College World Series, win your first couple games pretty easily. Columbus State, that's the championship. They need to win twice. You just need to win once. And I think that game, correct me if I'm wrong, is kind of just symbolic of how you guys were all season. You got production up and down the lineup. Your number 9 hitter, JT Mix, gets the go-ahead RBI. And then Jacob Blank pitches a complete game with 12 strikeouts. I mean, how symbolic was that game of just the way you guys had played all season long?
Yeah, definitely. Everybody did their job. Nobody tried to do too much. I'll even go back. JT had like you said, freshman 9-hole. He had the go-ahead run in the Florida Southern game as well earlier in the tournament. And it was crazy. I mean, the way the whole week worked out for us down in Cary. Most people forget that Jacob Blank hadn't pitched in 2 weeks. He hadn't pitched yet in the College World Series. Was the pitcher of the year before. Like you said, he got drafted by the Twins, shortly after the World Series. He was really good, but a guy by the name of Tyler Mitzel pitched 2 games previous to that, and it just was a better matchup. Jacob had some health stuff like a rib thing, long story short, from the regional, but everything just seemed to fall in our favor. The whole week we're down there, but yes, a testament to our players that they just found a way. They really did.
What was your reaction like when Jacob gets that final strike?
Oh, man, relief. I mean, I hadn't – it wasn't until the 9th inning that I'm like, this might actually happen, and he was up there in pitch counts. He hadn't pitched, like obviously I said, in a while, and he was at 100-plus pitches, and sure enough, he goes out there and strikes out the side. But I was just so focused on the pitch-to-pitch, literally, every hitter – trying to help. Menson did a great. Ryan Menson, the senior for us, was our catcher, did a great job calling the game. But him and I had gone through the scouting report, and but I'm helping him with pitches as we got to the end. And so I'm just so focused on everything going on and wasn't going to look too far ahead, not even one hitter. And then we got to the last guy, and sure enough, he strikes him out. And I'll never forget, just relax, taking a breath and seeing Menson running out and tackling Jacob, and, shared a hug with our coaches. And it was pretty emotional. It was a pretty cool experience. And I get chills again. I mean, every time I think about it, I get chills from that moment.